good morning. I am Vidya, taking grade 4 English. So I am welcoming you all to my class. First of all, you have to be familiar with your books. Let me introduce your books. This is your content book, means textbook, volume 1. This is your workbook, volume 1. So, while I am taking class, you have to be ready with these books. Okay? Today, I am going to start the class with a story. The name of the story is The Golden Goose. What is the name of the story? The Golden Goose. Golden Goose. Okay, the Golden Goose. Now I am going to read this story. While I am reading, what you have to do is you have to circle the words that are new to you. Let me start. A very long time ago, there lived a magical goose. She had beautiful golden feathers. Not too far away from this goose lived a woman who had 2 daughters. They lived in an old mud house with creaking doors and windows that did nothing to keep the cold out. Every day they gathered old leaves and twigs to keep a small fire going. The goose shook her head in great sadness on seeing how difficult their life was. She thought, if I give them one of my golden feathers every day, the mother can sell them. And with the money it will bring them, she and her daughters can live in comfort. So, you can see these pictures. Did you understand what happened at the beginning of the story? You can see 3 characters here. The woman and 2 daughters. And one more character here, the golden goose. So what happened in the beginning? Long time ago, there lived a magical goose. So magical, it is not an ordinary goose. It is a magical goose. And what she had beautiful golden feathers. You can see in this picture, she had beautiful golden feathers. They lived in an old mud house with creaking doors and windows that did nothing to keep the cold out. So this woman and the 2 daughters lived in a mud house. You can see the mud house here with creaking doors and windows. What is the meaning of creaking? Yes, creaking means a loud squeaking sound. A loud squeaking sound. The doors and windows are creaking in the wind. Okay. So, every day they gathered leaves, old leaves and twigs to keep a small fire going. So, they gathered every day some leaves and twigs. Twigs means small branches of the trees to get hot, to keep fire there every day. So one day the goose saw the condition of the family and it felt very sad and it decided to help the family. So what it done Let me see. The goose shook her head in great sadness on seeing how difficult their life was. It felt very sad. She thought, if I give one of my golden feathers every day, the mother can sell them. So, this goose decided to help the family. So, it decided to give one of the golden feather to help them so that the mother can sell in the market. So, they will get money. So, they will live in comfort. So, the goose decided to help the family. And with the money it will bring them, she and her daughters can live in comfort. Comfort means without any problem. So, this family can live in comfort without any problem. So, that happened in the beginning of the story. Next page. After thinking this over, the goose flew to the woman's house. When she saw the goose, the woman said, looking troubled, "Why do you come here? We are very poor. We have nothing to give you." The goose said that she had something important to tell her. "I have something to give you," she told the woman. "I will give you one of my golden feathers each day. You can sell them in the market and have enough money to live in comfort." So this goose went to the house. After thinking this over, the goose flew to the woman's house. When she saw the goose, the woman said, "Why you come here? Why do you come here? We are very poor. We have nothing to give to you." So this woman got anxiety, get worried and asked, "Why do you come here?" Okay. The goose said that she had something important to tell her. So, goose is saying that she have one thing to tell you. "I have something to give you," she told the woman. "I will give you one of my golden feathers each day. You can sell them in the market." So, this goose said that I will give you one of the golden feathers each day so that you can sell it in the market and you can earn money. So you can live in comfort without any problem, you can live. So that happened there. And after she said this, the goose dropped one of the golden feathers on the ledge and flew away. She felt happy about being able to help someone. Every day, she left a feather for the woman and her daughters. The woman and her daughters were happier now. They sold the beautiful feathers in the market. It brought them enough money to keep them in comfort all through the cold winter. One day, the woman said to her daughters, "This goose has been very helpful, but do you think it's wise to trust her so much? Summer will soon be here, and she may fly away and never come back. Then we would be poor all over again." So they are planning. So what happened there? After that, the goose said, the goose dropped one of the golden feathers on the ledge. So after saying that thing, after giving that information, the goose dropped one of the golden feathers on the ledge. So what is by ledge? A narrow, horizontal, piece that sticks out from the wall. So you can see this is ledge. You can see this window. This is called ledge. She kept one feather here. Can you see this? Yes, feather here. So ledge, and it flew away. She felt happy about being able to help someone. This goose felt very happy because she helped that woman and the daughters. Every day she left a feather for the woman and her daughters. So this process continued, and this goose helped them every day. Next, what happened in the story? Can you tell? Can you guess? So this woman and daughters decided to catch the goose. Okay, the woman and her daughters were happier now. They sold the beautiful feathers in the market. So every day this goose is giving one each feather to them, and they sold it in the market, and they got money every day. One day the woman said to her daughters, "This goose has been very helpful, but do you think it's wise to trust her so much?" So they are planning. So this woman is saying to her daughters, "So can we trust this goose? So can we believe this goose? Will she come every day to give her feather? Summer will be soon here, and she may fly. So summer is coming, summer is approaching. So this goose will fly. So we will not get feathers that time. We will not get the feathers that time. So what we will do? So then we would be poor all over again. Again we will be poor. So what will we do? Can we believe this goose? Can we trust this goose? So what we have to do?" So they are planning something. Her daughters nodded, knowing what their mother was trying to hint at. The woman lowered her voice to a whisper and said, "I have a plan. Let's catch and get all the feathers the next time she comes." The daughters thought it over, and the older one said, "But that will hurt the goose. We shouldn't pluck out all her feathers." But her mother was greedy. She didn't care about the goose. All that mattered to her was the money the goose brought them. Finally, her daughters agreed to her plan. The next time the goose came, the woman called her closer and grabbed her with both hands. The goose struggled to break free, but she was only a bird, and the woman was stronger. Holding her fin with one arm, she plucked out each one of her fine golden feathers. So what happened here? So she told the plan to her daughters. The daughters nodded. So what is my nodded? Shaking the head like this, knowing what their mother was trying to say. The woman lowered her voice to whisper and said, so she lowered her voice. She is going to tell a secret. So she lowered her voice. I have a plan. Let's catch her and get all her feathers the next time she comes. So we can catch the goose when she come. But that the daughter said, but that will hurt the goose. So one of the daughter, the older one said, that will hurt the goose. That will cause harm for the goose. But her mother was greedy. That woman is a greedy woman. And she said, she didn't care about the goose. She is so selfish. Is it? She is so selfish. She didn't care about the goose. She wanted to pluck all the golden feathers of the goose. Finally, her two daughters agreed the plan. So they also accepted the plan. The next time the golden goose came, the woman called her closer and grabbed her with both her hands. So the goose came. At that time, what the mother did, she called the goose closer to her. You can see here. Called the goose closer to her and tried to pluck all the feathers. Okay. And she snatched, before that she snatched the goose and she tried to pluck. She was holding her fin with one arm. So she hold the goose with one hand. So what is the meaning of firm? Firm means strong. Firm means strong. So she tried to pluck all its feathers. What is the meaning of pluck? Pluck means pick off. She tried to pick off all the feathers. Now what happened next? Can you guess? Yes, you can see in these pictures. What is the color of the goose here? Yes, it turned into white. So let us see what happened. Now what the old woman didn't know was that the golden goose had special feathers. If her feathers were plucked out against her wishes, they no longer remained golden. They turned white. Then they were no better than a chicken's feather. The new ones that would come in place of plucked feathers would not be golden, but instead be white. The goose flew away once all her feathers had been plucked out. The woman and her daughters wept as they saw the feathers turn from gold to white with moments. So what happened here? This woman forgot that it was a golden goose. It was a magical golden goose. So now what the woman didn't know was that the golden goose had special feathers. It have magical feathers. It has magical feathers. If her feathers were plucked out against her wishes, they no longer remained golden. So all its feathers turned into white immediately after the plucking. You can see here all the golden feathers turned into white. So the new ones that would come in place of the plucked feathers would not be golden, but instead be white. So it turned into white. The goose flew away once all her feathers had been plucked out. So after that, the goose flew away. Can you see this? The goose flew away. The woman and her two daughters wept as they saw the feathers turn from gold to white with moments. So at that moment, all the golden feathers turned to white. So this woman and the two daughters wept. What is by wept? Wept means cried. Wept means cried. So they understood their folly, their foolish idea. So what happened in the last? The woman realized her folly of being too greedy. So this woman was very selfish. So understood her folly. She thought with dismay, "This is what greed has brought to me and my daughters. Instead of bringing more to me, it has taken away the little I had. I wanted all the golden feathers, and now I don't even have one." As days passed and time went by, the goose's feathers grew back all over again. This time they were of a soft white shade, not golden. When it was summer, the goose decided to fly away to her home in cooler lands, never to return. So they understood their folly. What is by folly? Folly means a foolish act. Folly means a foolish idea or act. Foolish idea or act. She thought with dismay. What is by dismay? Dismay means sadness. Dismay means sadness. So she understood her folly. She thought with dismay, this is what greed has brought to me and my daughters. So she is telling to herself, this is what greed will make. Is it brought to me? So this lady is a greedy woman, selfish woman. She did not think about the feelings of the goose also. Is it? She is very selfish and she got the result also. So it has taken away the little I had. I wanted all the golden feathers and now I don't even have one single feather. She don't have. All the feathers turned into white. As days passed and time went by, the goose's feathers grew back all over again. So this goose will get new feathers. Is it? Yes. This time they were a soft white shade. So after that, new feathers grew back for the goose. Can you see this? Yes. So it was a white shade. Now it was very soft and white shade, not golden feathers. When it was summer, the goose decided to fly away her home in cooler lands. So there is summer. So she decided to fly away to the cold lands, never to return. Okay. Did you understand the story? Yes. So did you understand what happened in the story at the beginning, middle and end? Yes. So you can see some, I think you got the answers, you got the meanings of the words that you have circled. Is it? Yes. So I have written some meanings here, keywords that are called keywords. Very important. Creaking, ledge, fame, wept, folly and dismay. So this keywords and its meaning is given in your content book, page number 8. This you have to read and have to study the meaning. Okay, children? Yes. Let me ask some questions to you. Can you say what is the setting? What is by setting? What is my setting of the story? Setting of the story means where is the story taking place. So what is the setting of the story here? Yes, it is village. So can you say how many characters are there in the story? What is my characters? So who are the characters in the story? Yes, there are 4 characters. The woman, the goose and the 2 daughters. Goose, woman, 2 daughters. 2 daughters are there. Okay, totally 4 characters. So can you say what happened in the beginning, middle, end of the story? End. Beginning, middle, end. So what happened in the beginning, middle and end? Can you say? So in the beginning what happened? So there lived a woman with 2 daughters in a mud house and they are very poor. And one goose came there and ready to help the family. The goose felt very sad and she decided to help the family. That happened in the beginning. Beginning means first of the story. So what happened in the middle? So the woman and the daughters planned to catch the goose because it have the golden feathers. So this woman is a greedy woman and tried to catch the goose and decided to pluck all the feathers. Then at the end what happened? At the end the goose escaped from the hands of the woman. So that happened in the end. So did you understand the term beginning, middle and end? Yes. Can you say which are the words, keywords used in the story? Yes. Creaking, dismay, latch, folly, fem. So these are the keywords of the story. So do you understand the term setting? That means where the story is happening. Characters, 4 characters are there in the story. Who is in the story? That is meant by characters. And beginning, middle and end of the story. And also keywords of the story. So in your workbook, you have to do page number 11 and 12, S1 and S2. So today itself you have to take this workbook and you have to do S1 and S2. And while doing, if you have any doubt, you have to call me. You can call me and you can clarify your doubts. And also in your content book, there are practice questions. Page number 16, you can see practice question block 1, close reading practice questions. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 questions here. You have to do these questions. You can try to answer these questions. If you are not getting the answer, I will help you later. Okay? So I am repeating this. You have to do the S1 and S2 today itself. And try to do the practice questions also. And if you are not getting the answer, I will help you. So that's for today. Thank you. Bye-bye.